Hello everybody, so today I am going to be doing a video on the most requested question, that how do you conceal your dark circles. It may be different for a lot of other girls, but that is the one that I'm going to show you right now is my way of doing dark circles, and it may vary from a lot of other people. So right now I am done with my eye makeup and I've not applied anything on my face. I have just done cleansing, toning and moisturizing. And if you see me right now, I really have bad dark circles. The bluish purple area that you can see just here is the most trickiest part to conceal your dark circles. Right now it's vacation time. I have two beautiful kids who do not sleep well on time, and the same goes to me. We are going out for late night movies, parties. We are having a gala time, and if I don't sleep well, this is what happens. So now we're just going to start the whole tutorial, and I'm going to tell you how exactly do I conceal my dark circles. If you observe my under eyes, you will actually see that there are a lot of fine lines just under my lash line. I observe that whenever I used to apply powder on top of my concealer, I used to feel that there are a lot of lines which are visible. I actually felt that it was because of the less of hydration level which was under my eyes. So the first thing that I am going to use today is an under eye cream. There are a lot of creams available in the market. The one that I'm using today is by Kiehls, and it is a super multi-corrective eye opening serum. I have scooped out a little product at the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use my ring finger to apply this under eye cream, and I'm just going to merge it well. The reason I'm using my ring finger is it has the least amount of pressure, and I really don't want to put a lot of pressure under my eyes. I'll just leave it on for 5 minutes and then we'll start up with our color correction. So the first thing first that we're going to do after applying our under eye cream is we are going to color correct. The bluish purplish area under my eyes is exactly the area where I need to apply that color correct product. And the best color that can actually cut those blue purplish areas under my eyes is a beautiful orange concealer. The first concealer that I'm going to show you is by Bobbi Brown, and it is in the shade Dark Peach. There are a lot of colors available in the market by this brand. Light peach, must be medium peach, or peach and dark peach. The one that I'm showing you right now is dark peach, and it goes with most of the Indian skin tone complexion. Another one that I'm showing you here is from Kryolan, which is another beautiful brand and is generally used professionally. And the name of this orange concealer is Mandarin. One more that I'm going to show you right now is this whole palette from Makeup Forever. It is also one of the brands which is available here at Sephora, and it's a beautiful color correction palette. I'm just going to introduce you to the peach color right now. All these are color correctors, but all of them have a very different purpose. The one that we are discussing today is peach, which actually makes rid of those bluish purplish under eye areas. There is one more brand which is available and it has a beautiful palette. It is by MAC. It is a beautiful palette which has 6 different colors in it, which is known as a contouring palette, and that palette has a beautiful orange in it. I don't have it right now, it's in my vanity, but I even use that for color correction. So I'm just going to take this color corrector from Bobbi Brown, and the brush that I'm going to use today, it is by Real Techniques, and it's a duo fiber brush. And I'm going to use my damp beauty blender to blend it. So I just did my foundation and my lips as I was looking a little washed off. What you need to do is you need to color correct and then do your foundation, and after this we are going to conceal. There are a lot of concealers available in the market. You can use any concealer that you are comfortable with depending on the price factor. I will introduce you to some of the concealers which I really like and that you can also use. Always try and find out a concealer which is easy to apply and easily blendable. And the best thing is if it turns matte, because under eye area it has to be a concealer that stays all day long. So the first one is Select Cover Up by MAC. It is one of the concealers which is very easy to apply, but this is one of the concealers that is absolutely matte. So anybody who's too dry under the eye area, I will not recommend this concealer for you, and I will not even recommend this concealer for ladies who are above 40. This is one of the concealers which is great for girls who have oily skin or who have their under eye area which is not very dry and is more towards the oily side. The other concealer that I'm talking about is MAC Pro Longwear. This is also one of the concealers which is easily blendable, but again it is one of the concealers that turns matte. This concealer is great for young girls. I will still not recommend this concealer for females who are above 40. As the name suggests, Pro Longwear, it is one of the concealers that stays intact throughout the day and does not move. Another concealer by MAC is Select Moisture Cover. This is one of the concealers that even females above 40 can use, since as the name suggests it is moisture cover. So people who have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles under their eyes, they can use this. Also girls who are really dry, it's great for them. Although this is not long lasting, it does not stay intact throughout the day, but still it is a beautiful concealer. Also a concealer which is by Urban Decay is one of my favorite concealers. It is one of the concealers that stays intact throughout the day, but is not available in the Indian market. Also, it is a full coverage concealer and it is my absolute favorite. There are a lot of other drugstore brands available in the market like Maybelline, L'Oreal, a lot of concealers in the market. You can choose any concealer that you like and you can use it for yourself. Make sure that the concealer that you're using is almost your shade. Peachy tones are always to cover the under eye area, and yellow tones are always to bring brightness to your skin. So when you're covering just under your eyes, make sure that your concealer has a lot of peachiness in it. But when you're using as a highlighter in those V areas, make sure that your concealer is more towards the yellow side. This is what I'm going to do right now, and you will be able to understand it better. The one that I'm using right now is by MAC, and it is a Select Moisture Cover Concealer. So now I'm just going to apply it in the areas where I need more concealing, and I'm going to blend it now. I may also use a beauty blender to blend this well. Now we come to the main final highlight part, which is very important so that your face looks really bright. I am just using a drugstore brand Maybelline right now in the shade 20, which is Sand Sable. And I am going to apply this product from the inner corner of my eye towards the outer corner till where my nose is. I'm going to make a V. This is going to act as a highlighter. I'm going to blend it with my beauty blender. And now my final highlight is done. I know you may find it a little too much, but that's how I actually conceal my under eyes, and I really feel that that is the best way of concealing your under eyes. To set my under eyes, I am going to use this MAC Prep Plus Prime, which is a transparent finishing powder, which looks like this. I'll make sure that there are no wrinkles under my eyes. I'm going to take this powder in this brush. Make sure that you fill your brush with the powder and tap the extra off. The brush that I used for setting the under eye was from Sigma, which is a tapered blending brush E40. Gently pat this under your eye area to set everything. And now we come to the final powder. If at all after doing this that you still need to bring more brightness to your under eye area, you can always use a powder which is a full coverage powder, and if you think that it looks perfect, then you can just dab it with a normal powder and carry on. I am going to use a powder which is available in the Indian market and which is a full coverage powder. So this powder is by MAC and it's a Studio Fix powder. It looks like this, almost. I've just hit the pan with this. I'm going to use this brush from Sigma, which is a nice fluffy brush for my under eye powder area. I'm going to fill this brush with the powder and apply it. Now I'm going to fill my brush with this powder and I'm going to tap off the extra. And I'm just going to use it under my eyes to cover. Another great tip that I would like to share with all beautiful girls out there who have their under eyes like me, to use a nice color just under your lash line and blend it really well. This helps your wrinkles get hidden really well. Just use any soft color, use a pencil brush and apply it under your lash line. And now take a slant brush like this, use a darker color and make a line which is quite intact to your lash line. This last tip will actually make your fine lines under your eyes go boom, and they would no longer be visible. Now finish off with a mascara and you're done. So I just finished off with my blusher and my highlighter. I'm sure my tips and tricks would have helped you all, and I'm sure that you all would have liked the video. That's just my way of concealing dark circles. Everybody has their own way of concealing it, but I think it must have helped few of you. I hope you guys would have liked the video. Do like, share and subscribe my videos, and in case you want to know the products, they would be listed below. And I love you all.